I have had 52 sniper duels, and in most cases I have won because the enemy sniper misjudged the distance and fired a bullet either too low or did not make allowance for the wind. I am sure that I had a sixth sense that allowed me to spot the enemy very quickly. A sniper must also always consider the position of the sun and avoid the glare cast by field binoculars. I had a special camouflage jacket, the kind they made especially for snipers. It was an earthy brown color with lighter streaks. If necessary, it could be worn turned inside out. The jacket had a hood. It was comfortable for lying down in a fighting position. To shoot well, a sniper needs constant practice. At a distance of 100 meters, I would set up a small mark with a red dot smaller than my thumb. Then I would try to hit that dot with 5 shots. The telescopic sight magnified the target 6 times, and a target that was 400 meters away looked like it was only 100 meters away. As soon as the target is in the crosshairs, the trigger is pulled. The pressure on it must be light so as not to dislodge the bullet's flight line. It takes tremendous self-control and tremendous self-confidence to hit the target accurately. It is quite possible to hit it accurately at a distance of 800 meters, but success is more likely at a distance of 100 to 400 meters. It is pointless to shoot just for the sake of shooting. You need to kill the enemy before he kills you. Many soldiers of one of the companies of our battalion were killed by enemy snipers' bullets, and I was assigned to deal with this problem. My first task on this section of the front line was a careful study of the terrain. I needed to understand where a Soviet sniper might be hiding. Usually a sniper does not shoot straight ahead, but at an angle of about 40 degrees so as not to be instantly detected. He must also have a comfortable, well-camouflaged hiding place from which to view the enemy trenches. The distance to the target must be estimated as accurately as possible to assure that the bullet does not fly too high or too low. Some snipers use tracer bullets, but this was madness because it gave away their position to the enemy. A sniper must conceal his location for as long as possible. The camouflage should be chosen so that it harmonizes with the environment as much as possible. You should also always remember that the enemy sniper is not stupider than you, but is equal to you or even superior. You should always be extremely careful and keep your composure. Your clothing should not have a single expressive feature that would give your opponent an excuse to take you at gunpoint. The most trifling mistake or carelessness may lead to fatal consequences. Having found the victim, it is necessary to make sure that it is your target. Then you must aim at it with lightning speed and shoot faster than the enemy in order to stay alive. A sniper must keep a lot of things in his head. He must be able to accurately determine the distance, calculate the direction and speed of the wind. His weapon must be perfectly calibrated. Every seemingly insignificant detail is important. During the Second World War we had to determine the distance both on the march and in the trench, because there were no distance estimation devices at that time, and everything had to be done by eye. Searching for a target implied a thorough study of the terrain from all sides. I constantly asked myself what I was seeing, a natural fold of the terrain or camouflage. Could the leaves be yellowed and the grass be crumpled this way and not the other? The sniper relies only on his own abilities. He should not assume that he knows everything. And the Russians were great masters of camouflage. They often recruited snipers from among experienced taiga hunters from distant Siberia who had grown up in the wilderness. The rifle also had to be carefully maintained. It should always be clean and well oiled with gun oil. Your life depended on it. The rifle must be hung and stored in such a way that it does not fall down or get mechanically damaged. It must always be in good working order, so that you can rely on it at all times, knowing that it will not fail.